Hello and welcome back to Crypto Disco for another video. And in today's video, guys, it's going to be quite an interesting one because we'll be looking at Filecoin, as I believe we're going to be exploding out in this area. Very imminent between here or there, but it's looking more likely we're going to break up to the upside before the end of the weekend. So if you find that interesting, then please subscribe, like, and hit the bell notification to be notified for more videos. So let's roll the intro. Guys, so starting off with the big daddy, that's a BTC. Now it all depends on what Bitcoin does in terms of where the rest of the altcoin will be heading to. Now jumping into the hourly charts, because I like to get as much bags of money coming in on a daily basis, but also on a shorter time frame as an intraday trader. But we'll go have a look at the larger time frame shortly. In fact, tell you what, just ignore that. We'll go straight into the daily instead. Now, as we can see with the chart, it is looking like it's a bit choppy. We are bouncing up and down here and there and everywhere. So if I was to enlarge the screen for you right now, okay, so it looks like we are testing to try to break out of the zone over here. Now, once this happens, then we could be looking at a percentage gain of around about 4 to 5, say 5%, which is still pretty decent, but it will bring up tremendously more in percentages in altcoins as this move is going up. As well, what we can see right now, we're currently bouncing here right in the middle, in between this noise over here. So technically, what we're doing in this sort of situation is, if I was just to make the chart look a bit more neater, so these will be my important and crucial levels of breakouts. I think breakout trade is one of the most simplest way how we all can actually trade, so we don't have to worry about all this mess here in the middle. Well, because all traders, that's what I do anyway. But if you're not a seasonal trader, I wouldn't recommend going for trading anywhere within these zones over here, but I'll definitely be looking to break out either this direction going up or down for you guys to all trade. Remember guys, stay safe when it comes down to trading in any assets, even in crypto. Okay, now let's say for example that we do break out this area over here. Once that happens, then we could be looking at a retest of around about 17,824. That's this green line for you over here. Once we do break out from this zone over here, and if we look to the left, all we see is a massive gap in the market here, from there to there. The reason why there's a gap in the market is because you see nothing but green there, so nothing but red there, which means there isn't any points of references here. So that means once we do break out of this zone right over here, that means we're looking at going all the way back up to around about $20,800 in BTC. Actually, let me just drag the screen down a little bit on the charts. Yeah, so we're looking at approximately 21,400 roundabout zone over here. Now, what does that look like in percentage if we bring out the measuring tool? So we're looking at about 20. Oh, look at that, 20%, nearly 21%. Yeah, but it's under 20% move. That would be an incredible gains to be had there, which I would strongly recommend everyone who's holding lots of BTCs, or even not BTCs, but is holding a lot of whether it's USDC or USDT. I'll wait approximately around about over here before I enter for an entry. However, seeing as we are consolidating and go around here, if we do break up here, that'd be amazing. If we break down here, of course, then we could be retesting around about 13,000. Again, you're looking at another 19 to 20% move either way. Now, this isn't about Bitcoin charts, but Bitcoin is a big daddy. It really does drag the rest of the market up or down. So why don't we just start focusing on Filecoin, and what does this mean for Filecoin? Okay, so Let's expand this. Oh yeah, look at that. Got a little bit excited there. Okay, so once we do break out of this zone over here, then there will be a massive profit to be had here, or even if we break to the downside, let's say, even if we break down here, there's going to be a crazy profits to be had in either of these directions. Okay, so let's start off with a bullish case scenario, and our target would be approximately right at the top of here. Okay, and let's zoom in just a little so you can see how the chart really looks like on the daily. Okay, so daily it looks like it could really turn into a bullish day. And what do I mean by that? Because we started off with broken down to the lowest point that Filecoin has ever perhaps have been. Bear in mind, I am using a Bybit data point, which means it might not have all the data history for the Filecoin. However, we do see like a massive long wick here going down to approximately, actually it started off at approximately $2.35. Now, I guess we've got to tread carefully here, because when we wicked all the way down, chances are it's never been retested that zone before. It's looking likely that it could retest in those zones. Now, if that happens, I'm definitely be getting a lot of bags of Filecoin. Filecoin is actually a pretty decent project. So I reckon it's definitely going to be around over the next 4 or 5 years, maybe even 10 years. But looking into the chart as a day trader or as a swing trader, we really need to break out of this zone here to remain ultra bullish. And if I was to bring out the rectangle over here, yeah, we definitely need to break up and above this area over here, which would be anywhere between $3 and $3.01. Once we do eventually break out of the zone, that means the next area of resistance should be anywhere up here, and we could be looking at, yep, approximately 6% move going to the upside. Bear in mind that coin is quite cheap, was actually very cheap. You would actually get more trading this than you would do with BTC. That's why I would always look at BTC in terms of where it's heading, directional buy sense, and then I'll be looking to place my long or short on these altcoins. So right now it looks like only once we break down below this green line here, I'll be bearish and I'll be looking to trade, and hopefully hold my trade to go from here all the way back down to the bottom, or anywhere in the zone over here to take profit. That'll give me about 12% profit. Or otherwise, if the chart were to go back up and to retest this green line over here and we bounce our way out of it, then we could be looking to regain back to around about $4.20, $4 and even 50 cents, and that would be a massive trade to be had. So let's go in to the 4-hourly chart and let's see what that is saying. Okay, so even on the 4-hourly chart, it looks like we are in fact going sideways from this moment on, from this point here. See, we tried to go up, but we couldn't exactly break above this area over here to retest this zone there. So we've just kind of been consolidating in this region and making all this noise here. Now, to become a profitable trader, you really need to drown out as much noise as possible. Once you do that, trading will become so much more significantly easier for yourself and for any novice or anyone who's trying to look to get into trade, and to really make it more simple. Now, let me just clear everything from the screen so you can see it from a naked chart. uh, point of view. Looking at his chart, you're probably thinking, all right, cool. You just see a bunch of lines, right? Bars, should I say. However, if you look at the time where it tried to pump up, you got there 1, 2, and quite possibly 3 over here. So we are currently hit there 3 times already, but rather than us making a diagonal move going for, okay, working. Or maybe I pressed the wrong button. Yes, I have. Excuse me, guys. Okay, so rather than us making this move to go all the way down here, could you use that as a reference point? Like maybe that could be your resistance line, like you could break up and we could go up. Yeah, quite possibly. But I wouldn't focus too much on that at all. I would say look at levels. This will be level 1, this will be level 2. Your resistance, support. If we do break down the support, then we're looking to go further down. That's all you got to look at the chart. It isn't rocket science. And obviously it really depends on what happened in crypto space. When it comes down to all this FUD news, FTX, Sam Bankman-Fried, or whatever he likes to call himself, crook, thief, or whatever. Not that I'm hating on him at all, but I'm just saying it's not about him, this channel or this video. Okay, so look, this is really important reference. We had this huge bearish engulfing candle over here. We try to go up, absolutely failed. We come crashing down to around about this point over here, with a view of possibly filling this gap. But because we have been consolidating for a little while now, and the curve is kind of looking, it's more to the upside. So then I'll be waiting around about here. Let me just draw a circle. So I'll be waiting a sideline like from here. Okay, color. Nice. Okay. So I'll be waiting a sideline between here and there. You must enjoy and love my creativity. Yeah. Okay, cool. So once we do break out of this zone over here, then we'll be looking for a massive push, and quite honestly, we should be looking at entering a trade at a breakout point from here. From there, look at that, that's nice 20% movement to the upside there. Or even if we were to break down again, hey guys, it's looking pretty sick in either direction. Because us as traders, we're not hodling, we're just trading. That's the most important thing. And I think a lot of people, they do mix up the two, thinking when they're holding their trading. No, you're not. You're actually holding the bag investments. Whereas trading, you're looking to try to get your maximum profit on a day-to-day basis, or even as a swing trader, for holding your trade long enough, you can see even bigger gains rather than trading constantly on a basis. Now, I hope this is kind of useful, and if it isn't, just let me know in the comments. I'll be happy to maybe slow it down just a bit, but I need to hear from the community. You know, if you all are looking to trade, and if you are, just mention that in the comment section as well, whether you are currently trading. If so, what coins are you trading, or whether it's commodities or indices or whatever. Just let me know in the comments. Otherwise, this will be the most easiest point of breaking down. I'm going to be making my next video shortly on a different chart to give you the exact same example, like how you can trade these breakouts on a high time frame. It also works amazingly on a short time frame, but you just got to be a little bit more patient with the movements on the short term, because you will see wicks going up and down that might scare you. Don't be scared. Stick to your structure, stick to your plan. That's the only way you can be successful in trading. Right guys, that's the end of this video, and I hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.